Yo, what up, everyone? Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army, coming at you. Yup, I'm late. I'm late. No excuses. I'm late. I was eating. I actually completely forgot. I had set this up early. I set it up in the morning so that it would be ready for 7 o'clock. But yep, there's always something, and I forgot. It's all on me. All right. With that said, let's go ahead and check out Bitcoin. We're going to check out the Shibarium ecosystem because, as you guys know, that thing is about to explode. So let's go ahead and, in fact, first things first, let's go ahead and check out what Coin Market Cap has to show us. That way, we can actually see what the market's looking like, what Bitcoin dominance is looking like. Uh, Ethereum, the altcoin season, all that good stuff. If this actually comes about, things taking forever. That's another thing too that I noticed when I set this up and I let it run, it's really laggy instead of when I actually start it from anew. Like, look at this. I'm literally all right, cool. With that said, so whoa, 83. This is crazy. So we have the fear and greed index at 83. All right. This right here is probably going to correct, in my opinion, but it's going to happen most likely by uh, Thanksgiving. There's going to be a Thanksgiving dip that normally occurs. So just be aware of that, my people. So right now we're looking at Bitcoin at $95,361, up 3.94%, basically up 4% in the day. I did say that I believe Bitcoin will break 100,000 before um, Thanksgiving. That's right. I know everyone talking about 100,000 for New Year's or Christmas. I believe at this rate, especially with the new administration, the way it's very crypto friendly, 100% it's possible. Is it going to happen? Only time will tell. But I'm here saying that it most likely will happen based on this. In fact, I'll show you my chart and why I came across that speculation. So right now, the altcoin season index is sitting at 28 out of 100. In fact, it was at like 30 something about 2 weeks ago. So what that shows is that Bitcoin dominance, as being exhibited right here, is actually going up. So let's go ahead and check out the charts again. Now that we know that Bitcoin dominance is going up, Ethereum going down, others going down. Basically, the price of Bitcoin is the one that's going to go down. A lot of the altcoins are going to bleed back into Bitcoin. But then what's going to happen is as Bitcoin starts to cool off a little bit and Bitcoin dominance, not necessarily the price. See, that's one mistake a lot of people think, that the price of Bitcoin has to go down in order for altcoins to pump. That's actually not true. Bitcoin can stay stable, trading sideways. Bitcoin dominance goes down, and altcoins can actually pump. Of course, the ideal scenario is that Bitcoin dominance goes down, Bitcoin price goes down, and of course, altcoins explode. That's the ideal. But what I'm trying to say is that that's not the only case where altcoins will pump. So if we have Bitcoin remaining stable and we have Bitcoin dominance dropping and Ethereum going up, because right now, if Ethereum's at 11.9%, you're thinking about, for it to actually be moving, it have to be at about 15 or so for the Ethereum season to really be in that transitionary phase. And honestly, right now, I don't even see it, because when it is Ethereum season, Ethereum dominance historically goes up to up 20. I believe it's peaked up to 25%. So just like Bitcoin dominance is 60, which is extremely high, but also it can go up to 65 and has actually reached 70% Bitcoin dominance before. So it's important to be aware of that, so that we can position ourselves. All right, let's go ahead and check out the prices. Now that we see that Bitcoin is actually the main dog, let's actually, before we see that, let's go ahead and go to the ETF flows just to see what we're looking at. It looks like they're tapering off a little bit. Um, Although we have Ethereum negative yesterday or 2 days ago, Ethereum negative today, Bitcoin negative. All right, cool. Actually, so what I see here occurring is actually most likely a flip. This right here. So I'm expecting tomorrow to be crazy because this is actually the pattern that we're seeing right here. Small, small, big, big, small, small, big. So actually, Ethereum. So expect Ethereum to actually go crazy. That's basically what I'm looking at. Ethereum and altcoins to go crazy within the next couple days. That's what it's looking like. Look, based on this chart right here. Look at that. All right. So let's go ahead and check out the prices. And of course, we are going to check out the Shib ecosystem. You already know I'm big on the Shib ecosystem. All right, let's go ahead and see. And of course, I'll hit your questions, my people. I'll definitely hit your questions. Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know if you hold any of the tokens I'm talking about. Are you holding the big dogs? Are you holding Bitcoin? Are you holding Ethereum? Are you holding XRP, BNB? Let me know. I mean, when it comes to coins, you already know. Bitcoin king, you got Ethereum basically being the prince, and then you got some of the other altcoins. But ranked, I have to go with my dog Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is the number one play. Don't sleep on Shiba Inu, my people. I'm telling you. In fact, let's go ahead and see. So now that we know that Bitcoin killing it, now that we know that Bitcoin is killing it, now this will make sense. So in fact, Bitcoin is up 4% over the past 24 hours, up 1.39% over the past hour, killing it up 6.38% over the past. If you look at Ethereum, past 7 days, 3.34, right? 54 hours it tripped so much. But if you guys can hear me, Ethereum up 0.43%. But if you see the hourly chart, see, this is where Yo, what up? What up? Can you guys hear me? Because I'm back, baby. You thought this was over? No, sir. All right, let's go ahead and hit this. All right, cool. So the show continues. All right, the show continues. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna show you what Bitcoin was looking like. I'm gonna show you what Bitcoin was looking like because we are still, like I said, still gonna talk about the Shibarium ecosystem. And you know what? In case you guys didn't catch this chart, I definitely have to show you this chart real quick. Here, let me go ahead and make sure it's here. All right, cool. So Bitcoin dominance chart. Once again, you guys see what Bitcoin did. And it's important that we recognize that this is actually needed in this cycle. What's needed in this cycle, of course, is Bitcoin to do exactly as it's doing. One thing that um, is important to also analyze and just observe is when Bitcoin dominance actually just is taking off, either in one way or dropping as this, you see, you see that the altcoins start spiking up. In fact, they basically spike up almost faster than Bitcoin drops, what is what's crazy in some instances. Look at this one right here. This right here is actually others. The blue one is Ethereum. You have, of course, the orange one being Bitcoin, but look at this dominance right here. Look at this. This is crazy at the beginning of the year how high it was. But during the bull run, that's when we start seeing these lower numbers, start seeing like the 50s, the 60s, all right, going up, tapering up. Basically, what I see happening here, is we're going to taper up. We're going to taper up most likely to about the 65. Honestly, it's probably going to go up to about the 65. Once it hits the 65, it'll start to re-taper down to about the 60. All right. So there's going to be a pump between 65 to 60% Bitcoin deviation. Just something for you guys to keep in mind. And of course, that's needed. Once again, if Bitcoin goes sideways and Bitcoin dominance goes down, the alts are going to pump. And basically, based on the last chart that I had shown you guys, it looks like Ethereum is probably going to pump tomorrow. So let's go back to the prices, see what's going on over here. And of course, like I said, the big dogs are moving. All right, the big dogs are moving. Bitcoin $95,800.38. No, I'm sorry, $838.17. It just moved up to 95,837.77. All right, Ethereum 3,000. We have Shiba Inu at 2368. The one thing about Shiba Inu, it's very, very sensitive to Bitcoin. Also, though, sometimes when Bitcoin tends to spike, Shib spikes. And when Ethereum, because keep in mind, Ethereum is the main blockchain that a lot of these meme coins are on. So if you have Ethereum basically being down today 0.23%, that's going to affect all the Ethereum based plays. All right, here you have Pepe, you have of course Shiba Inu, and I'm sure if you keep going down, you're going to see some more. Just like when you see, let's look at Solana. What's Solana at? Solana's actually up 1.83. It was down earlier, so it's up 1.83. So that means that some of the Solana plays, like what's okay, here's Bonk right here. Bonk right here. Ooh, Bonk is down 13, but it's actually up over the past hour. So I can see that actually rebounding. Absolutely rebounding. All right, let's go ahead and check out my Bitcoin chart. All right, see what the Bitcoin chart is actually looking like, because it looks like, as you guys can see, Bitcoin is about to start taking off. And in fact, here, let me go ahead and just shrink this a little bit just so you guys can see. I got nothing up here. So we are technically in uncharted territory. The one thing that sucks though is when every time my desktop shuts down because there's so much that I need to erase a bunch of videos. That's actually why I keep shutting down. But my point is that when it does that, it actually messes up my charts though. Because actually this right here, let's go ahead and have this play out. Let's see what the trend is actually telling us. So here it is. All right. We're going to go ahead and set this new trend for Bitcoin. This is the trend line for Bitcoin. All right, so we can see where this thing is most likely gonna go. All right, here, and let's make sure that we got this over here. Move this over. No kind of nothing, just to make sure we have a nice long trend line over here. All right, cool. So, and go ahead and ask questions, my peoples. Trust me, I'm gonna try to get to them. I'm gonna try to get to them. All right, so here it is. Sheesh, look at that, almost perfect. Keep in mind that this trend line that I just pulled is from my earlier trend line. You see this trend line right here? It's been there. It's actually been there since here. I just extended it, and it actually has been respecting it. So all I'm doing is I cloned it, extended it, placed it over, and you can now see that that initial trend line is actually holding pretty solid. So this is what I see happening. This is what I see happening. All right. Bitcoin gonna keep shooting up. It's probably gonna hit some resistance around the 96,000. 96,000 is probably going to be where it starts kind of getting a little resistance. It could absolutely smash past that, of course, but it's most likely going to hit a little resistance in 96. All right. And then it's going to start doing this. It's going to start doing this same situation. It's going to start trading sideways. When it starts to trade sideways, okay, because it's going to have to come back to this trend line, the higher it goes, keep in mind, same situation that occurred over here, earlier. What date was this? The 5th. Same situation that occurred. I literally put the trend line on the 5th, okay, but look what happened. Boom, shot up. It shot up, and then you have a couple days of sideways movement. All right, basically from about the 5th all the way to the 9th, about the 9th, and then as soon as it gets close to the trend line, started moving up. It did not want to touch the trend line. All right, let's see if that trend of it staying above this trend line continues, because don't forget there should be a retrace. If you guys haven't got in yet, you guys are going to have an opportunity to get in, because this is most likely going to do this. More likely going to do this. It's going to do this. And it's probably going to do this. And it's probably going to do this. And it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going to about, see what I mean? The thing is, if it's following the trend line, right? About here. This is it right here. About here. So here. Boop. Before it goes back up. So let's go ahead and hit this. All right. So essentially, this is what I see happening right here. Here, let me erase this. What are you doing here, bro? All right, here. This is it. This is it. So I see this happening. So I said 96. It could definitely break 96 to 97 and a half, actually. Based on the structure, it could definitely go up to about 97. Gonna go sideways. It has to go sideways. It can't just keep going up. The one thing we don't want to see a huge spike. But based on this, where is the previous support? Look at this. Where is the previous support? Well, to me, clearly, it looks like the previous support is going to be about here. About here. That's what's scary. Or maybe not too scary, but basically what we would have is we would have about so what is this? The 24th. Okay, 24th. And this is about, I'm gonna call it lower. About here. So 100K, right? So about here. So what we would have is this essentially come down here and probably break the trend for the first time around Thanksgiving, because there's normally a crash around Thanksgiving. I don't know exactly why. I haven't actually done my research as to why. I just know it occurs, and I mean it kind of makes sense if people are gonna start buying stuff the following day, which of course is Black Friday. You're gonna cash out. So that makes the most obvious sense to me. But of course, that's just common sense. I don't know what the actual reason is. So of course, just be aware of this. Just be aware of this coming up. All right. So of course, right now we're in the middle of what's known as the banana zone. So this is the trend I see. This is the trend I see. Now, keeping this trend, assuming that this, because keep in mind that regardless, the trend can go up. And I mean, the trend is going to stay the trend, but I'm saying the price can go up, price action. Sometimes it does go under. Let's say it comes over here. The one thing is it normally catches back up and surpasses the trend. So that's the one thing. If this continues going as it appears that it is going to go, what is the potential price for New Year's, my people? That's what I'm saying. What is the potential price for New Year's? It's kind of crazy. Bitcoin over, basically looking at this at midnight, it's telling me $159,000 for one Bitcoin. That's kind of crazy. First of all, my my analysis was this bull run, my previous analysis before Trump, before all that, was Bitcoin was going to peak at 125 to 175,000. That was what I had analyzed was going to be the peak. Okay. Now we're looking at this crazy spike. Okay. Crazy momentum, banana zone, potential, even with the potential spike coming for during Thanksgiving. If this trend line continues, keep in mind, when did I do this trend line? You guys know better than me. I barely remember when I recorded, but basically it was when it was just this. So it must have been early November. Oh, it might have been the November. Oh, it might have been the November live. So it might have been the election live that I had set that trend. That's what's crazy. And here we are, basically about 15, half a month after, and the trend line has still continued. So based on this, I might have to revise my initial analysis to put in the Trump factor. Okay, because now we're talking about a crypto-friendly president that also is a holder of crypto, has his own NFT collection, has a family that's running the World Financial, which is some kind of crypto project they're also trying to do. Talking about a Bitcoin, a strategic Bitcoin reserve, talking about getting rid of Gary Gensler. I mean, this right here is big, my people. If that's part of the reason why everything is moving as it is. In fact, let's go ahead and quickly check the um the hold up, the Bitcoin rainbow having price chart. Okay, because this is basically what I'm telling you guys right now. This is going crazy. This is going crazy. So right now, you see how normally you have the peaks around the orange. All right, you have the peaks around orange. Okay, those are, and then like for example right here, look, it broke barely into the red right there when it broke to 2027. Okay, now you see it can actually break under. It could break under, right? Like it did when it was at like 15, 16,000. All right. I believe, and this is the my new analysis based on this chart, based on the trend lines that I'm seeing in my chart. Clearly, look at this. So if these are crypto unfriendly administrations, think about this. Think about this. How is this going to look over here at this peak over here? That's my question. At this peak over here, how is this going? Because look at this. Look at the price. Look at the red and orange zones, my people. That's what I need you guys to focus on right now. 260 to 350. We're talking about Bitcoin could potentially hit 350 this bull run. Okay, that's something I had never been in the cards before, but I'm putting it out there because clearly, if they're talking about a strategic Bitcoin reserve, crypto friendly policies, no capital gains taxes is what I'm hearing. If any of that is true, 300 is a no-brainer. 300 this bull run. All right. So just put it out there. Crypto Marx has said it. All right. Crypto Marx has said it. Let's go ahead and see if we got any of these questions. Let's see what these questions are. My bad, my people. I get a little distracted. And plus, I had technical difficulties. Plus, I forgot about this. I mean, it was downhill, my people. Of course, easy money. I'm not even mad at you for this. He's like, how you late to your own show? And that's facts. I had said 7, but part of the problem was when I said it, and then in the morning for later, it's really slow. So it starts to glitch out. So even though I'm trying to set it up, the screens just do not pop up. All right, cool. Bitcoin. Wow, Shibanovsky. You already know Bitcoin going crazy. I wish I held. I wish I held. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. I actually hold no Bitcoin. I hold no Bitcoin. All my shit is in altcoins, meme coins, and all that good stuff. Because respect to Bitcoin, but we trying to make it here. We trying to make it big. And Bitcoin is great if you want to double and triple up. But if you're trying to get them 10, 20x's, 50x's, 100x's, you already know that's the way to really capitalize on this crypto market, making that. All right. If you want any of that, you got to make sure you look at the plays that are risky too. All right. But don't get too crazy chasing every single thing. No, find a risky play that's actually solid. Shiba Inu, in my opinion, is the most solid of the risky blue chips. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna cover. I don't even want to get into it right now. Let me go ahead and go through your questions, my people. Go ahead and ask the questions. Bitcoin, wow, absolutely. Once again, if you just are joining, you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that sub, hit that like bell it up, because some of my stuff is time sensitive and urgent. We're looking at Bitcoin sitting at 95,000, about to break 96,000, my people. It is currently spiking right now. Like I told people, at this rate, Bitcoin is going to be over $100,000 before Thanksgiving if this current trend continues. All right. So just putting it out there for you guys. Do with that information what you will, but try to position yourself, because if not, what's the point of being in this market, being in the bull run, literally waiting for the banana zone, which we are currently now in, if you're not going to make your plays? You should already have all the bags that you want fully packed. You should have all your bags fully packed. There should be no one right now watching that doesn't have their. In fact, everyone should be saying, what kind of play do I want to kind of get risky on now that I have my bags packed? Now, if you are one of those people that's late to the airport, okay, you're over here packing your bags last minute. You know what I mean? Like brush your teeth on the while you're driving. All right. If you want, look, you're lucky. You actually have a little bit of time. Okay. You can still get your bags up. But the thing is, though, you have to move A to the ASAP, because altcoin season is literally about, I mean, it's knocking at your door. It's knocking at your door. Bitcoin is going to hit over $300,000 this bull run. I haven't heard anyone give an actual number or why. I'm telling you, it's going to hit 300 to 350,000 this bull run, based on the analysis of the rainbow price chart, based on the administration, and based on the trend line. The trend lines are, in my opinion, better than some of the technicals. First of all, some of the technical analysis is always laggy. All right. It gives you great indicators, okay, when something might be overbought, oversold, which is a good entry. But at the end of the day, some of those indicators can be overbought and price continues to go up. It could be oversold, price could continue to go down. So what I'm telling you is it's important to know which way it's going. And right now, based on this, it seems pretty obvious to me where this is going. basically up and to the right. You have the trend line basically continuing over here. And don't let this fool you. This is going to be over here for about here. Yeah, something like this. Look at this. Yep, 100. No matter how I put it, it looks like 100. It's probably going to be 100 before the end um, of next week. So there it is for you guys. All right, let's go ahead and check out more of your questions as I now slide into Shib. All right, because you guys know Shib is going to be tanking right now. It is the biggest token on Ethereum. Don't forget that. A lot of people forget that Shiba Inu is the biggest token on Ethereum. Not only that, it's one of the most explosive ones. I could definitely see this price going to the 22.72 one last time to test it. Absolutely to the 22.72. If not, it looks like it might have already bounced back up. Okay, this right here, when it comes to Shiba Inu, it's honestly one of the most decentralized projects that you can come across. It has not only a solid team, it has an ecosystem. Most of these tokens are single plays, they're moonshots. Now, when you're talking about Shiba Inu, we're talking about one of the biggest tokens in the world, one of the biggest meme tokens, one of the most complex financial layers that has ever been constructed, and people do not even see it. We're so early, and that's part of the reason why I decided to go ahead and talk about Shiba Inu, talk about Leash, talk about Bone. We're gonna talk about Bone. You know I'm Bone Army, so I'm gonna talk about Bone. No way I'm not talking about Bone. If you don't like Bone, what are you doing here, baby? That's all I'm saying. Bone is the one that's gonna take us to the moon. Why? Because it's the one that has guaranteed utility. All right, they're all gonna pop. Every single one of these gonna pop, but you have to try to position yourself as to which one is the banger. Understand? And in my opinion, I love Shiba Inu. I love Leash. Love the ecosystem, but there's certain plays in Bone. In fact, why am I so bullish on Bone? Let me go through the virals of Shiba Inu real quick. All right, I don't want to disrespect Shiba Inu like that, man. Honestly, my bad, Shib. My bad, Shib. You forgive me? All right, cool. We good. All right, Shib sitting at 23.55 right now. Total market cap sitting at 13.87 billion. That's not I'm sorry, I said the total market cap. That was just the market cap, 13.87, because the total market cap or the fully diluted valuation is sitting at $23.54 billion. There's over 1 million people that hold this token. There's over 1.1, over 1.2, over 1.3. In fact, 1.43. Oh, damn. 1.143. That's love, baby. You already know. So Shiba Inu, definitely one of the bangers of all time. In fact, why do I say that? Well, let me go ahead and just take you over here. Let me go ahead and, oh shit. You know what? I got a treat for you guys. If you are a Shiba Inu holder, okay? If you are a Shiba Inu holder, guess what? I got something for you. You might actually have stumbled onto something that you probably didn't even know was out there. Do you want an airdrop? Do you want an airdrop if you're a Shiba Inu holder? Well, guess what? If you are a Shiba Inu holder, okay, there's a possibility that you are eligible for a fill token airdrop. All right. So basically, what you do, those who have their tokens on centralized exchanges, though, you cannot. This airdrop is exclusively for people that have self custody. All right. So basically, what the platform is, let me see where it is. I think it over here. Designate your platform across. Let me see. I think it was this one. It takes you to a page, right? Let me see. I just want to see what it does real quick before I can show you guys. So basically, if you are a fill holder, I need you to definitely do this real quick. So let's see. They're verifying the browser. They said. Let me see. All right. So this is it. You come over here. You go to shiba.philtoken.com. Shiba.philtoken.com. Okay. And basically, this is the free airdrop page. All right. You come over here, you hit this, it tells you if you're eligible for it or not just by clicking here. It says Phil and Shib airdrop instructions. It says we are offering an exclusive airdrop for Shiba Inu Shib holders. Here's how to win a random airdrop ranging from 500 Phil to 500,000 Phil tokens. So this is a random airdrop, all right? You can get 500 to 500,000. Once again, if you are a Shiba Inu holder and you have your Shib in your wallet, your MetaMask wallet, not on crypto.com, not on Binance, not on Coinbase, none of that. It has to be self-custody. You are eligible for this. So go to shiba.philtoken.com. It'll take you to this page right here. And eligibility and reward. Shib holders at block, what's this? Block 20,627,000 snapshot taken the 28th of August are eligible for up to 500,000 Phil tokens. Shib tokens must be held in a non-custodial wallet on Ethereum. How to participate? Submit your non-custodial wallet address on our platform. No wallet connection is needed. Follow and retweet our latest message on X to double your reward and be in with the chance of winning 500,000 Phil tokens. All right, basically it says, and there's a lucky draw as a bonus. You'll also secure a spot in the lucky draw for a chance to win up to 250,000 Phil tokens sent straight to your wallet. So you basically come over here, you click this. I'm gonna be honest, I clicked it. Tears. I didn't qualify. Why? Because I was making plays. I didn't even vote for the snapshot, my people. I didn't even vote for the snapshot, and I got a bunch of people that hit me up on Telegram, like, "Hey, yo, this and that." But sometimes that's the thing about over leveraging yourself. It happens to the best of us. All right, and the thing is, or overextending yourself. Sometimes it's better to get a small amount in a token and leave it alone instead of getting a big bag that basically keeps you stuck in that play. Because, for example, if I wasn't stuck in some other plays, I could have easily had that. I would have voted on a snapshot, which is probably an airdrop. I don't know if this was the actual airdrop, but regardless, when you participate in ecosystems, snapshots, bridging of tokens, testing, test nets, all that stuff, running betas, you normally qualify for rewards as a thank you for your labor. Anyways, if you are a Shiba Inu holder and you have Shib in your wallet, go to this website here. In fact, I'm gonna put it in the chat. All right. It's shiba.philtoken.com. All right. So go there and let me know if you qualify. If you qualify, let me know how many you got. Congratulations, by the way. You already know this is not about, I'm not hating on anybody. I didn't get it. That's on me. That's my fault. Maybe some of you can get it. Congratulations, man. If that bag turns into something big, congratulations, man. All right, cool. Shibanowski, lost your sound. I know that was tough, bro. This thing was freezing up on me. I was late. It was crazy. All right. And the video, Casey. I know, my boy. And then Shibanowski lost everything. And then Casey, yup. Where'd he go? That was Essence. Shibanowski, probably tech difficulties. You already know, my people. It was tech difficulties. All right. It was tech difficulties. Let me get a little water, man. My throat is dry. It was tech. Don't worry. I did say I was getting back on. I'm bullish on Shib, Bone, Leash, Bad, and KNINE. You know what? That's a great comment. Let's put that right there. Shibanowski, straight up. In fact, I'm gonna go through all of those. All right? Just because you mentioned it. All right, cool. So let me know if you guys are able to get into that the Phil airdrop. If you do have Shib in your wallets, congratulations, my people. I've been telling you about getting Shib. All right. I myself now have Shib. Unfortunately, I recovered my Shib after this snapshot, after this block, after 20 million, whatever. So I wasn't able to get it. Simple as that. Keep it going. In fact, there's another one. I'm giving you guys too much alpha. Sometimes, man, if there was crypto police, I'd probably get arrested for giving you guys too much alpha. All right, here. Let's just keep it going, though. All right, Casey Williams. Yeah, it says S says me too, Shibanowski. All right. Danny Kessler, top altcoins. Top altcoins. Shiba Inu, Bone, KNINE, Bad Idea, Leash. I mean, Shiboshis if you want some NFTs. You feel me? What else can I tell you? All right. Shibanowski, Trump. Shibanowski, 96,000 BTC. Shibanowski, maybe 100,000 tonight. Yeah. The way things are going, it can absolutely just smack like that. We are currently experiencing a parabolic movement. So because we're in it, sometimes it's difficult to understand that, oh, it is a parabolic movement. But just based on this, like you guys could easily see the chart, because the thing is, it's probably not gonna stop. I'm gonna be honest. This right here, we're basically on Bitcoin watch right now. I'm up here. You guys know the chart was up there. I need to come over here. Okay, because this is basically what we're actually watching is this. This is basically what we are watching right now. All right, forget everything else. This right here is gonna keep going. This, we are currently, as I'm speaking, all-time highing. I just created that word, by the way. We are all-time highing right now. When you are currently all-time high, but you're all-time highing at that moment, you're all-time highing, okay? So what I'm trying to say is that this right here is going to continue. In fact, look at this. Shot up. The wick came down. There was some sell pressure. No, look at the very next Japanese candlestick. Look at that buy pressure. Absolutely just pushing that up. Plus, let's not forget, this was in 1 hour. This is 1 hour right here. This is a solid right here. This is a solid. So if we have another hour of that, we're going to be at 97,000. If we have another hour of that, because keep in mind, I said I do see the alts moving too, though. So this could actually be the start of, and in fact, if this continues to do that, the longer it continues to do that, means that the longer it's going to come back over here and do all that stuff I told you, doing all this, coming over. It's going to have to fill all this. It's not going to just keep going up. It's going to have to come back over here, fill this up. In fact, here, I'll erase this. But basically what I'm trying to say is it'll do this, come up, probably down, come up, probably a little bit more down. You know what I mean? Stay up here for a little bit, fake out a little bit, come back down, lower, right? Come back maybe a little lower. Oh no. And then come back over here. It's going to keep coming back over here. It's going to keep back coming over here. So all these little dips that people see, basically like 2-3% dips. And then right when you get over here to this one, to about right before Thanksgiving, that's when I'm going to see this. We're going to see this. And it's probably going to go to some of these levels down here. Probably 92 is what I'm thinking. Probably going to go down. And then it'll spike back up, back to this right here. And then if it then continues to go up, and this is what I'm trying to tell you guys, if it continues to go up over here, zap, it's just going to be over here, and it's going to do the same thing. It's going to do the same thing, and then it's going to fill it in. Basically, the next leg. All right, that's what we're looking at. So is this going to happen? I don't know. We're going to be watching this for the next couple minutes. Next half hour, most likely. I'm not going to cut this short, but I did want to show you guys. Let's go ahead and move this now, though, because this is most likely going to continue all-time high. So I'm gonna go ahead and just leave this. See if this actually continues to this and moves over. All right. So let's go ahead to the next play, my people. The next play, you already know it's gonna be bone. It's gonna be bone. Bone Shiba swap. I told you guys it was gonna spike up. I told you guys it was gonna come back to about the 48 because this is about the price. It needs to flip this. It needs to actually come maybe another one down right here because this is basically the level we're looking at here. Let me move this over. Although I don't want to move that over here. Let me move this over. All right. So basically here we have it. This one right here. And then you have this one right here. All right, cool. Boom. These are the levels it should be trading at. These are the levels it should be trading at right here. Levels should be trading at. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and look at this. Boom. So based on this, I'm looking at another potential spike up before it actually, this could actually spike up again before it does one of these. Oh, what's up with this? Okay, why isn't it drawing? Oh, because that's my bad. Here, shot. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? It's supposed to be this. All right, cool. So it'll go do this. Come back over here. Come back over here. Flip this. Come back over here, and probably start doing one of these. That's most likely what I'm hoping happens with this chart. This will happen probably a day or two. Oh shit, this is actually over the holiday. So actually, this is still the spike down would have to be about here. Keep in mind, if it is a Bitcoin spike down, everything else is gonna spike down as well. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, let's say this is the spike down right here. We do this, it comes over here. It's still gonna do that. The shape, boom, spike down. Yeah. So I'm thinking after Thanksgiving, bone gonna be over 55 cents minimum. All right, we'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens with that. All right. So, all right, let's go ahead and keep in mind, bone, bone is the gas token for the Shibarium blockchain, my people. So you're gonna need bone at least at the beginning because I'm seeing what they're doing in the background, and honestly it's genius what they're doing in the background in order to get more volume on the blockchain. uh, yeah, even K9 I believe is going to be used as not a replacement but almost as equivalent to bone. All right, so K9 bone is going to be basically almost equivalent to bone on some dexes, on some NFT marketplaces. So it's really good to just be ahead of all that. Stack your bones, stack your K9, make sure you guys have it working for you as well. All right, keep in mind, bone is only at 48 cents right now. In my opinion, bone is easily gonna smack $1, easily gonna go to 5, easily gonna go to $10. In fact, I believe this bull run, bone is probably going to go between 50 and $100. All right, 50 and $100 there. I said it. That's a 50, that's a 100 to 200x from this price point. All right. So that's the difference between being in bone and being in Bitcoin. Respect to Bitcoin. But we're not going to get 50x's on Bitcoin right now. Respect to Ethereum, respect to Solana, BNB. Actually, no respect to Solana. I'm not really a fan of Solana. I'm gonna be honest. All right. But respect to the blockchains that actually try to bring it. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, though, are you gonna get a 20, a 50x on those? When I'm looking at Bone Shiba Swap, they have, in fact, I don't even have to tell you what they have. I could just easily come over here. Now that you guys saw that, the fill, let me go to where is sheep.io. Let me come over here and show you guys this real quick because this is banger right here. banger over here. So basically, come home over here. There's so much here that you guys honestly, it's like I I would probably knock out a 3 hour stream just talking about Shiba Inu, Shibarium, how to stake, about their swap, which is probably one of the most advanced ones, their metaverse, Shib magazine, which actually dropped today. If you didn't get your free the Shib magazine and you like NFTs, I don't know what you're waiting for. Once again, and you can buy your name. It's a SNS, a SHIB name service. I mean, and there's so much more, my people. Let's go ahead and see some of the platforms and services and why I'm so bullish on this particular blockchain. Because honestly, I could keep telling you how bullish I am. I could keep telling you why, but I'd rather just show you um, based on how clean this website actually is, how professional this website is. And even before I get into showing you that, I'm gonna give you another one. I'm gonna give you another Easter egg in case you haven't already. If you're following, you already know about this. But if you're new to it, go ahead and do yourself a favor. Hit that sub, hit that like, bell it up, because some of my stuff is time sensitive and urgent. But you see right here where it says discover more, go to shib.io, go to discover more. If you go to discover more, you're gonna find out that there is the potential for you to win a free mint of the Back to the Future car, the DMC DeLorean. All right. They're going to be coming out, official car company. You have an opportunity to win one actual DeLorean or $100,000 in USDC. The chances of you winning this are much higher than any money you've ever put in the lottery. I mean, that just based on the odds. So if you're into winning I mean, I gave you airdrop right now. If you hold Shib, if you held Shib at that time, I just gave you some free tokens telling you about that airdrop. I'm telling you about this free NFT mint that could get you 100K. All right. I told you about the bonus tokens on the test net for KNINE. So I mean, I don't know what else I could tell you. Shiba Inu definitely is giving people the most value. When you had Leash as an exclusivity token, you had access to a lot of early things, including minting Shiboshi. When you had your Shiboshi, you got a free land in the metaverse. You got a free Shiboshi, a female version of the Shiboshi, SHI. Okay, so just the value is there if you want to take it. Now, if you don't want to take it, it's fine, but understand that the bull run is now. Banana zone is now. We have approximately maybe about 313 days approximately before this whole damn thing crashes. All right. So we need to capitalize on this. If you guys don't capitalize right now, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have your bags. You're going to hold on to your bags for how long? For another 3.5 years. Because once the market crashes, all those bags go to the ground. And you guys know this quickly. I'm talking about from the moon back to Earth. All right. You got nothing but dust in there. All those gains, if you didn't take them, they disappear. You had them in your hand, but you let them melt away. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. We need to understand what projects we're in. We need to understand the quality, the caliber that these projects are actually bringing, because not every project is Shiba Inu. Not every project has the platforms and services. They barely have platform, and their platform is their website. The website is weak as hell. It's a couple pages, might have a flu swap. Nothing against flu swap. I know I use them a lot, but I'm just saying though, it's not a Shiba swap. It's not a financial instrument that actually has proven already to bring in billions. Okay, because don't forget when Shiba swap was launched, when Bone was active, the liquidity event literally brought over $1 billion in total lock value to Shiba Swap. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. Also, not only is Bone the official gas token of the Shibarium blockchain, it's called Bone Shiba Swap. It's the official token of the Shiba swap as well. Understand the multi layers that this team has laid down. So when this is like interconnected and decentralized to the maximum effect. In fact, their whole goal is to create a country, the Shiba state, and make it in a way where it's decentralized and it continually, perpetually is able to flourish on its own forever. Okay, a self perpetuating mechanism by which decentralization, equality, and value is kept in this ecosystem for the users. All right. All right. So let's go ahead. Shiba Swap. So this is why I'm so bullish. All right. Shiba Swap. Shiba Swap gives users the ability to dig, which is provide liquidity, bury, which is stake, and swap tokens to gain wolf returns through our sophisticated and innovative DeFi system. I told you this right here is probably one of the most advanced swaps that is ever going to exist, and they haven't even unleashed some of what they want. And all I'm saying is a lot of this is going to be integrated with AI. Nobody on that play that's actually integrating somebody. There's different AI agents, different AI tokens, but a blockchain that's specifically gearing different mechanisms for an explosion in data. All right, I'm gonna leave that right there. Shibarium Layer 2, Shiba Inu's new L2 blockchain technology. The new era has begun. We all are called to do our part to make the world a better place with this low cost, fast, and powerful technology. Well, Shibarium, if you don't know about Shibarium, you should probably find out about Shibarium. Get some bone, bridge it over to Shibarium, get you some tokens on Shibarium. Get a little risky. I believe it's the quickest way you can multiply your bone. Just putting it out there for you guys. The Shib magazine. The cover of the Shib magazine is actually an NFT. The first 3,000 people that sign in to their account, verify that they are them, can mint the NFT cover for free. Okay. Keep in mind, some of these covers have gone for over 1,000 bone. In other words, someone minted it and then sold it. They minted it for free and then they sold it. They put it up for sale. And someone paid 1,000 free NFT. You could literally go mint the cover and put it on the marketplace. I mean, I'm just letting you guys know it's available for you guys if you want to, not obligating you, just putting you on these free plays. I told you you can do the DeLorean free NFT mint. I told you you can do the Shibarium cover, the free NFT cover. I gave you a free airdrop. All this just this live. If you like getting content like this, alpha like this, you already know what to do. I'm not even going to say it. In fact, if you don't know what to do, go somewhere else. All right, cool. Shib name identity. Keep in mind, this what's banger about this is we know that the internet, the web, IP addresses are basically um, one of the most important innovations in communication. All right. So when you talk about like .com, .net, .org, things like that, some of them are officially recognized by the ICANN. In fact, I have time to go into this, but if I keep going into so much, it's literally going to be like a 2-hour stream, people. If you guys want to see a 2-hour stream, I probably could do it. Start like on Saturday morning or start on Sunday morning and just literally go through each and every one of these. Because the thing is, it's just there's too much. No other team is even close to doing half of what the Shibarium team. The one dope thing is other teams are focused on other things while Shib is focused on innovation and taking over the world. I mean, in a nutshell, they're trying to make the first network social state called the Shiba state, the first social network country. Okay. All right. let's go ahead and keep going. So, of course, why am I talking about the ICANN, the ICAN, which is the organization responsible for officially recognizing web domains? Well, the reason I'm bringing this up is because .com, .net, .org, .shib. That's right. Shib applied for the DNS. That is correct. So if you are interested in getting your name, let's say your name is Bill, you can go bill.shib. That can actually be your wallet address. That could be your web address. That could be where you have your online store. That could be, there's so much that could be tied to that. Okay. Literally, it could be your name, it could be your business, so much. All right. So Shib has partnered with D3. There's also partner Shibs, not just partner Shibs. It's a Shib thing. Basically, they're almost like above partners, and all of them are banger. D3 is one of them. They're the ones that are running the SNS. So basically, it says Shib has partnered with D3 to develop future-proof, interoperable digital identities through Shib names. You'll be able to use your .shib name as a simple multi-chain wallet address, cross-platform Web3 username, infrastructure, identifier, and more. For example, Bone Army, right? I could be bonearmy.shib, right? And then it, like, you guys could send to there, or I can make that the domain for selling my, pictures of my NFT on a shirt or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, it really is. In fact, I could, now you guys could make emails with it, and it could be like Bone Army at, and then let's say we got, who do we have over here? Let me see. First person, Shibanowski. All right. So let's say we have Bone Army at Shibanowski.shib. All right. That's literally what I'm talking about. Creating whole ecosystems. All right, let's see what else we got. I'm gonna try to finish this quick because I know I'm going long, but the reason I'm doing this is I don't want to just say we're going to the moon. I'm very bullish on this. I want to tell you why I'm bullish on this. I want you guys to question it. I want you guys to ask questions. I want you guys to do a little research. Do your own research. Find out if what I'm saying is true. Find out if what I'm saying interests you. Find out how you can get into this ecosystem, which, in my opinion, is probably the most slept on ecosystem right now for a reason. It's okay. Let everybody start popping, because when we take off, it's strap on, we going to the moon type situation. This is not no little league play. You feel me? All right. Shiba cows, physical product. Shiba cows is here to add an extra sparkle to your community by transforming your digital NFTs into authenticated, high quality, adorable physical collectibles like toys, plushies, or whatever your community desires. Okay, so there it is. That's something that you guys could also do. I actually have a hoodie. Is it right there? Let me see all that. Which is a Shiba cow hoodie here. Let me grab it, show you guys real quick. Hold up. It's right here. It's right here, and it's actually banger. It's actually a KNINE one, the KNINE one. You already know, first edition. Look at this, the sleeve looking banger, the sleeve looking banger. KNINE Finance, KNINE Finance DAO. The back actually has the German Shepherd or two Shibs, and it says Shiba meets DeFi. I don't know if you guys could actually see that. Yeah. Anyways, point is that is a Shiba cow, and those Shiba cows are authenticated, so they come with these chips right here. I don't know if you can see this chip right here, NFC chip. NFC chip, basically making sure that this is the official tag for that, providing the authenticity to that item, so it can't be bootleg, replicated, whatever you want to say. All right, cool. So that is Shiba cow. So like I said, this is first of its kind. All right, this isn't just, you know, oh, they came up with, nah, this is first of its kind, first movers. All right, Shiba Eternity, the video game. If you have the Shiboshis, you will be able to play this. Collect majestic cards to create your perfect deck, then train with your unique Shiboshi to defeat all your friends and foes alike in this collectible card game, now available on iOS and Android stores. Of course, Shib the Metaverse. They have a purchase land or build and unique experience for your customers. Mirror your, see, and the thing is, you can do that right there. Your dot ship could probably be your address in the meta. I'm just saying, this is masterfully created. Purchase land or build a unique experience for your customers. Mirror your in real life business. Build an entire game and so much more in this high quality, immersive, photorealistic metaverse. And the Shib Daily is basically the daily magazine for the Shib magazine. So there's a daily and then there's the Shib magazine. That's a bi-weekly, comes out every 2 weeks, and then the daily comes out with different names. All right, Zama, another powerful ally partnership in this process that basically allows not only open source and all that stuff, but guarantees privacy. So what they're trying to bring is they're trying to bring fully homomorphic encryption to Web3. Okay, so and this is an award-winning company. Okay, I believe they got third place in the RSA conference. So this isn't just run of the mill. Yes, sir. The Shib paper, that is Shib, the world paper, meaning their constitution. Yes, they have a constitution. And if you see some more of these plays, we're talking about Wellies, which is the brick and mortar fast food restaurant. We're talking about Bad Idea, which is the official AI partnership of the Shiba Inu project. We're talking about the official LSD platform in the form of KNINE Finance. We're talking about unification, which is allowing the latest technology to really be implemented in a partnership with the Shibarium blockchain. We have D3, which I already told you about. So all this, just to let you know, we're in good hands. And actually, there's a couple partnerships that aren't even here. There's a couple partnerships that aren't even here. All right. So let's go ahead and go to, let's keep it going. It's just too much. Too much. Let's go ahead and check out Leash, my people. Let's see what we got going on with Leash over here. Because Leash is one of the most explosive tokens when it comes to the Shiba Inu ecosystem. Of course, the all-time high is in the thousands. Okay, all-time high is in the thousands. And we can see that it's looking like it wants to do a little spike. It's looking like it wants to do a little spike. All right. Now, I told you guys, every time it reaches this green zone right down here, you can buy and guarantee yourself profit. That's basically what I said. You can buy down here, sell up here, you'll guarantee yourself profit every single time. So this could potentially go up, or if Bitcoin dominance continues, this will actually go down. And if it does go down here, guess what you can do? You can buy it, and you can see that it doesn't really live down here too long. It spikes, it spikes, it spikes. So come over here, you can take a little spike profit right there. Currently, Doge Killer Leash sitting at only $29.12 million. This is slated to be, once again, the metaverse token, the one that you're going to need to build in the metaverse. So when you're building, let's say you want to build your house or you want to pave your road or whatever it is, you're going to need to buy it with Leash. Okay, so just something for you guys to be aware of. Why am I bringing it to your attention? If you plan on buying metaverse land, if you plan on putting a business or anything in the metaverse, you're going to need this. So getting it right now at under $300 is probably the play, because we already know that this is the most explosive play that can actually reach thousands of dollars. This play was already, the all-time high, I think, is like $4,000. All right, so that's a 20x from now, approximately 15 or so. All right, cool. So that is Leash. All right, now let's keep it going. What are we looking at over here? Oh, KNINE. KNINE. Now, KNINE, of course, you already know. You already know. I told you guys. If you're new, I told you that this was most likely going to keep trading sideways and going down. Why? Because of the release schedule. They are releasing tokens right now. The circulating supply is being released. It is a time release and it will be released all the way up to April. Okay. So expect a lot of this downward motion, downward movement to continue to go down um, as March and April approach. Okay. The only thing that might stave this is if Ethereum starts to pop off, because this is tied to Ethereum and it's actually tied to Bone on the other end. This right here could potentially have um, a spike as it continues to slowly leak because of the circulating supply. Keep in mind the number here, it is only 37.75% of the tokens are out. So if they were fully out and bought, the price would be at 8.05 million. That's what fully diluted means. But since it's not, the actual price is only 3 million. So we're talking about only $3 million. This right here is a crazy play. In fact, it's one of the sleeping giants of the Shibarium blockchain. The engine for blockchains has always been liquid staking derivatives platforms. As soon as they came on the scene, you can see that even with Solana, as soon as Solana started getting some action, soon as Polygon started getting some action, soon as Ethereum started getting some action, you see that there is liquidity and value that gets locked, starts moving. So, of course, this is what's going to happen with the Shibarium blockchain. You guys are early as hell. All right, here, let me go ahead and I mean, I could keep going with. Let me just show you. Let me just show you. I should just show you. I mean, my bad. I'm trying to finish this. I swear I am, but there's too much info. And if you guys haven't caught this, I just want to show you that this K9 Finance DAO is not just any play. This is an official liquid staking of the Shib teams, layer 2 Shibarium. Okay. Now, if you look at some of the exchanges it's on, boom, and more coming soon. But that's not even what I want you official docs. I haven't seen this before. All right. Boom, mainnet here. And what I will tell you is these people do not miss a date. They actually, every time they say they're going to release something, they've actually kept their word and knocked it out. Now, this is what I want to show you. Not just the official partners, not just the official partners, not just the media partners, which actually I'm privileged enough to be here. Appreciate you guys for listing my name up there. But what I want to show you is this: DAO contributors and advisors. Okay, so if you have Shaitoshi Kusama, who is the leader of the Shib army, you have Cal, who's the lead developer, and you have Buzz, which in my opinion is probably one of the top Shib generals. This play is probably going to the moon. I really do not see this play failing at all. So this play, in my opinion, is probably one of the most important plays you guys could buy. Not financial advice, not telling you what to do, just telling you what I would do if I was you. Why? You saw the market cap, you see the big dogs in it. Mario Nafal, who has one of the biggest X communities in all of Twitter. You got Turbo, you got Lucy, one of my favorite people, mega alpha with Lucy. If you're not following Lucy, go ahead and follow her Twitter, which is Lucy Shib. That's her stuff. You got Sentinel, who's in charge of or related to Shiba cows, Seth, Ragnar Shib. You got Mr. Lightspeed, Mayar, who's East Toronto. You got Xanders. You got Shane, Daisy, Turtle, Funk. Shima is a banger. One honestly, this man probably deserves more kudos than he gets. He's low key. He's a workhorse. And in fact, I'm going to give you another Easter egg if you made it this far. There's a secret airdrop that's happening right now at the KNINE Finance testnet. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, you got Funk, you got Enzo, you got Organizing Entropy, you got Radar. So with Radar, you got Crimson Creator, you got Jeremy, you got Frank, you got Mud, Danger, Digart Stan, you got Archangel. I mean, you got, look at this. You got Dream, Morton, Soren. Some of those people I don't know. I'll be honest. But some of the people I do know, like these top ones right here, what can I tell you? They make me extremely bullish. They make me extremely bullish. And if you don't have this play, you probably should. Keep in mind, here, let's just go back real quick. I just told you, official liquid staking derivatives platform for the Shibarium blockchain. If you know about liquid staking derivatives platforms like Curve, like MakerDAO, Lido, Balancer, we're talking hundreds of millions and in some cases billions. This play is at 8 million fully diluted. This play is at 3,040,000 market cap at the beginning of the banana zone. I mean, yeah, I mean, if that makes sense to you, you know what? Take a swing and hit that home run for yourself. I can't tell you what to do. So this is not financial advice. This is just me telling you what I would do if I was you. This is just me laying it out for you. Does this make sense? You've bought tokens before, I'm sure. You've lost money, I'm sure. So now I'm just letting you know we have a winner. We have a winner. And each one of its plays, from liquid staking to now this one that I'm showing you, this is the official AI partnership of the Shibarium blockchain of the Shib team. Okay, so when we know that some of these AI plays are going to take off, in fact, when you look at what has taken off, it's been meme coins and AI. This is probably one of the best plays you can get into, not financial advice, but it's out there for you guys. Only at $10 million. This is $10.85 million. Total market cap sitting at 15.22 million. And keep in mind, this one is an experiment in decentralization, an experiment in how AI can help man. Okay, so in fact, even the tokenomics was selected by the bots. Okay, this is, I mean, I could, but let me not. Okay, because in fact, one thing I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna do the how many bad idea AI tokens you need to get to 1 million. I haven't done that video for bad idea, and honestly, I owe it to that community because they are so banger. So I'm gonna be doing that one most likely for the next couple of days. So next couple of days, expect that one coming. Bad idea AI. How many bad idea AI tokens do you need to reach $1 million? If this reaches 50 million, if this reaches 100 million, if this ever reaches $1 billion, like I do honestly believe this project eventually will reach the multiple billions, how many tokens are you going to need? Okay, so of course I will definitely be trying to hit you with that. And of course, this, they have their own bot, they have a chat bot, they have a lot going on. So I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm gonna definitely try to do a review video for them. I The riskiest play, I really don't even want to show it to you. I should show you pause zone. I should show you pause zone is actually what I should show you instead of this one. But I'm gonna show you this one. This one right here is the riskiest play I'm in. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. In fact, next, this thing keeps moving all, and there was no pump. There was no pump tober reversal. In fact, it dumped right there. It dumped right there. And this actually right here is the most likely reversal right here. All right, and then this right here is the next bull load. So now at least it makes a little sense now. And of course, this is, if you are into this play, a buy zone. All right. This play right here is called Corrupt Fund. The team not as strong as, we just went from literally Shiba Inu, right? And KNINE, some of the strongest teams, professional teams. And then we have other teams which aren't as professional, not as strong. Some of the people involved do seriously want the project to flourish, and then you have other people that say they don't care. So of course that makes the whole situation kind of iffy. That being said, look at the liquidity: $88.9 thousand. They've burned up almost over 25% of their token. So the tokenomics could be better, could honestly be better, but the pumpability of this token, I would not discount, especially because of how high the liquidity is. Every time Bone moves, expect Corrupt Fund to also move. And there's two Corrupt Funds. There's one on Shibarium and there's one on Solana. The only real one is the one on Shibarium. Okay, period. All right. The only real one is the one on Shibarium. The other one, honestly, I personally wouldn't buy it. In fact, if I had some, which I do from earlier, but I'm probably gonna get rid of it and try to buy more Corrupt Fund on Shibarium or more Shibarium projects. All right. That being said, and if anything, I'm gonna wait till that thing reaches 1 million, if it ever even makes it to 1 million market cap, before I do that, because I do want to make sure that I get a nice little, bag. All right, so cool. With that said, let's see what else we got over here, my people. Let's see what else we got over here. So now I'm gonna give you some of the other plays that are absolutely, actually, you know what? No, let me not do that to you guys. Let me not do that to you guys. All right. I'm gonna not do that to you guys. In fact, what I'm gonna do is let me go through the questions. Let me go ahead and go through the questions, and then we'll see where I'm at after. All right, cool. So Trump, we got Shibanowski saying 96,000 BTC. Let me go ahead and at least put the this chart right here so we can see what's happening right here. I told you it's gonna keep going up. It's at 96,000 right here. All right, cool. Here, where was I at? Okay, cool. So now he says maybe 100,000 tonight. Absolutely, it could absolutely hit 100,000 tonight. What all I'm saying is 100,000 before Thanksgiving is all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So Shiba.fieldtoken.com. If you haven't already done this one, my people, go there. If you have Shiba Inu tokens, if you're a holder of Shiba Inu and you had Shiba Inu in your self-custody wallet, your Trust wallet, your OKC wallet, your MetaMask wallet, your Binance wallet, whatever it is that's self-custody, go to shiba.token.com. See if you qualify for the airdrop. I myself, I'm in pain. I didn't get it. My fault. All right, hell yeah, Bone. Shibanowski always on point, I have to say. Shibanowski, Shibarium is awesome. Yes, sir. They have so much, it gets overwhelming. It needs to spend more time on. I do, honestly, you're right. I do need to spend more time on Shibarium because it is so much. In fact, I should probably go through some of these plays, um, or let you guys decide which one. That's probably one of the plays that we could do. All right. With that said, I really don't see too many questions, so I'm gonna go ahead and just check out the coin market cap one last time. But in effect, well, you know what I should actually do? What I should do is read an article from today's The Shib. If you guys want me to knock out a quick article from The Shib, let me get a W in the chat. And if not, I'll give it about a minute. If I see no dubs, then I know that I'll just have to cover it some other time, my people. But basically, let me show you the cover. Let me show you the cover. All right, show you the cover of this magazine. This one's the 50th. It's not even this one actually, but this was a dope cover as well. But yeah, this one right here. Bone Army Rises. Yeah, I'm gonna have to most likely do. Oh shit, I got some dubs. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. All right, which one do you guys want me to hit you with? Because first of all, you already know Bone Army, aka Crypto Nostradamus, gonna hit you with this one. Bone is a 100 to 200x right now. I don't know how else I could tell you that. All right. And when it starts to happen, I know you guys are gonna be like, holy snap, this actually is happening. And it's gonna be a beautiful thing. Trust me. All right. This cover is also pretty dope. I don't know what's up with their past two covers, but they're definitely banger. All right. So we have Bone Army, we have Shibarium and Get Lock. Oh, Get Block is the new RPC one. So check this out. That Get Block new RPC actually allows the blockchain to move faster because it allows different avenues. This thing is a banger, my people. You already know. So let me go ahead. Let me see. All right. So it says it's and if you want this NFT cover, I don't even know if they all got minted already, but if you are into free NFTs, free ROI, like I said, make an account. And when this gets released, they send you an email. The first 3,000 people to get that email or sign into this to their account, go all the way, read the article, and mint, they get the free cover. All right. So just you know what I mean? Don't sleep on it. So it says, "Good morning, Shib Army. Have you caught wind of the Bone Revolution?" You know what? I like that Bone Revolution. I might have to make that one of the titles of my videos. Our passionate community has been quietly laying the groundwork, pushing for Bone to take its rightful spot as Shibarium makes its way up. Our new partner, Shib, promises quicker transactions and a more solid platform, adding to the unstoppable expansion of Shibarium. It's an exciting time as Shib opens its door to ERC20 tokens and creative builders, all set to explore new opportunities. This is the time for those who dream big to come together and make their mark on Shibarium. We've also prepared an article exploring centralized exchanges. Do they serve as the custodians of crypto success, or are they a compromise for decentralized projects? All right. So there it is. The Shib claim your free cover NFT number 51. First 3,000 users only. And there it is. You just click right there. So it says Bone Preview, the rumble before the roar. All right. So let me see. I'm gonna read this one, and then I'm gonna see if you guys want me to read one more, and then we'll see what happens after that. It says rumble before the roar. It says something big is brewing in the Shiba Inu ecosystem. A low growl, barely audible at first, is emanating from the heart of the Shiba Inu community. It's a sound that's grown steadily louder, a rumble of anticipation that precedes a full-throated roar. Something is stirring within this vibrant and often unpredictable corner of the crypto world. A movement fueled by unwavering faith and a shared ambition. The whispers have begun, the signals are flashing, and the ground beneath the established order is starting to tremble. The Shib army, known for its fervent devotion and occasional bursts of chaotic energy, is mobilizing once again. This time, their focus is laser sharp, their determination unshakable. They have set their sights on a new objective, a prize they believe will unlock the true potential of the Shiba Inu ecosystem, widespread recognition and adoption of Shiba Swap, Bone. Bone, the governance token of Shiba Swap. Shiba Inu's decentralized exchange has long been the quiet sibling in the Shiba Inu family. While Dogecoin, the meme coin that started it all, enjoys widespread name recognition, and Shiba Inu, its successor, has garnered a massive and devoted following, Bone has remained relatively under the radar. But the Shib army sees in Bone a sleeping giant, a force capable of transforming the Shiba Inu ecosystem from a meme coin phenomenon into a serious player in the decentralized finance DeFi arena. Let me just say something about this. Shib army, Bone army. All right. So Shib army about Shib. Bone army goes into the weeds, reads the white papers, reads the light papers, understands that the Shiba state is only the beginning and not the end. Bone, Shib, and Leash, in my opinion, one day will be in the top 10. I know it sounds crazy, but keep in mind, Tree isn't even out yet, and that's slated to be the reward token for not just the Shiba Inu ecosystem, but a bunch of corporations. Layer 3 isn't even out yet, slated to be a privacy layer and, of course, the application layer, video games data, metaverses, AI ran NFT marketplaces. So just understand, Bone is, in my opinion, the most valuable or most undervalued native blockchain token out there. All right. So I had to just hit you guys with that because Bone is under the radar. And in fact, a lot of the Shib army has actually hated on Bone. Okay, because there's a lot of Shib maxis out there. That's basically the Shib army, a lot of maxis out there. And there are some of the Shib army that understand it's a wider ecosystem. But then you got the Bone army that understands that this isn't a competition between all of us, between the leash holders, between the Shiboshi holders, between the Shib holders. Nah, we're like Voltron. We're like Optimus Prime. You feel me? We're a team. We're like a fist. Each token being a finger together, coming together for maximum impact. And that's basically the beginning. And people don't really see it because people still think of Shib as a meme coin only. They failed to realize that it's a movement. They failed to realize it's basically a political and economic movement. They failed to realize it is the greatest Trojan horse to ever be introduced into digital cryptocurrencies. All right, let me go ahead and finish this, man. I'm so long-winded. Be quiet and read the article already, G. All right. So I just wanted to say that, I get it. It is under um, the name recognition. All right. So for months, the community has been laying the groundwork, strategizing and organizing. They understand that achieving their goal requires more than just fervent enthusiasm. It demands a coordinated effort, a strategic campaign. They know that broader recognition will expose Bone to a wider audience, increase its utility, and ultimately elevate its value. But more than that, they believe it will validate their vision for Shiba Inu as a self-sustaining, community-driven ecosystem. The challenges are significant. Achieving widespread recognition for a token in a crowded and volatile market is no easy feat. It requires overcoming skepticism, navigating complex regulatory landscapes, and building trust with a broader audience. The Shib army is prepared to face these challenges head on. They are not deterred. They have weathered storms before, navigated the treacherous waters of crypto volatility, and emerged stronger each time. They see this as more than just a campaign. It's a mission, a testament to their belief in the power of community and the potential of decentralized finance. They are drawing on their collective strength. Their unwavering loyalty and their deep-seated conviction that Shibarium, powered by bone, is destined for greatness. The rumble is growing louder, the anticipation building. The Shib army is preparing to unleash its full force to make its voice heard throughout the crypto world. The sleeping giant is about to awaken. But here's the question: is the world ready? Was this Yona? Because honestly, I love the way Yona, this person right here, writes so well. Honestly, something big is brewing in the Shiba Inu ecosystem. And yeah, this person's just, I love the way that their articles are. This should have been actually, I might have to reread this and do this as one, or maybe come back and see if I can just clip this part of it, because this was a banger article. All right, cool. Appreciate you, my people. I really do appreciate you. Hit you with that one. I will go through some of these articles. I'll see which one is the most important. Or if you guys want me to come back live, you feel me, and then just kind of run the similar program that I did. Check out Bitcoin, check out the Fear and Greed Index, check out the global crypto market, check out Bitcoin dominance, Ethereum dominance, where in the altcoin. In fact, let's see, before I bounce, let's see where in the altcoin, um, where in the altcoin cycle we are. Let's just see quickly. Let me just show you guys. And if you want to check this for yourself, go to blockchaincenter.net. All right. So you guys can see, no, sir. No, sir. No. So basically, in order for altcoin season, man, when this altcoin season hits, my people, you really have no idea how this is going to blow up. Honestly, it's gonna be unbelievable. The more I look at these charts, like look at how bullish this is. We're literally at 31 right now. It says 33 up there, but I'm looking at this. It's clearly at 31 right here, unless it brought up over here. Won't even let me do this one right here. Well, actually 33, and it is up here. I don't know why this is 31. Here, let's go ahead and just refresh this. I mean, we can't have that. That's bugging me. That's bugging me. So 33, there it is. So it's at 33. So in case you don't know what the altcoin index is, essentially, if 75% of the top 50 coins perform better than Bitcoin over the last 90 days, it is altcoin season. Excluded from the top 50 are stable coins, Tether, DAI, and asset-backed tokens like Wrap Bitcoin. This is the staked ETH and Link as well. All right. So yeah, this is what we're looking at. Look at this. These plays right here. Honestly, if you want to beat Bitcoin, I would say these are probably the plays you should be looking at. Honestly, these are probably the plays you should be looking at, because these are the ones that are also going to continue to move. Honestly, all of these going to continue to move, and some of these are absolute bangers. Look at this. Pepe gonna continue to move. Ada, Crow. Look at Shib. Shib right above, right above. But keep in mind, when Shib starts actually moving, the one thing I'm gonna tell you guys about Shib that people do not understand why Shib is going to be so volatile. And this is what's crazy. Shib reaps. Okay, so let's come back over here. Shib reaps the benefit of being an altcoin. It reaps the benefit of being paired with Ethereum as well. So when Ethereum starts to move, because that's the next phase, eventually what's going to happen is we're going to go from the Bitcoin phase to the transitionary in between phase between Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then we're going to get Ethereum's phase, which is actually where Ethereum will be. And now here, let's swing back over here. This is where we're actually going to see Ethereum have way more upside on the daily than Bitcoin. And as you guys can see, I said 100,000 by um by Thanksgiving. Bro, look at this. Look at this. We are currently, what did I say earlier? I said when you are at an all-time high at that moment and it is currently going higher, you are all-time highing. So we are literally all-time highing right now. Now, the one thing I told you about this, and look, it's probably gonna, I mean, I told you, I told you this hour, I told you this hour was gonna be about here. Could potentially hit about here. All right. Well, now we have the next hour. The next hour gonna be about her, most likely. So at this rate, we're talking about Bitcoin is, what's the math? What's the math? Bitcoin is about 2.6% away from $100,000. So honestly, I think at this point, it might actually happen tonight. Looking at this, it might actually happen tonight because I did see that the altcoins were looking like they were gonna go crazy. So the only reason the altcoins right now are not going crazy is because let's go back to the dominance charts. Let's go back to the dominance charts. It was at 63, right? I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh. It was at 60.3. It's at 60.4. So it's currently going up right now. So basically, what that means is Ethereum, BNB, most Solana was up what, like 20% or something earlier. What is it right now? Now that this dominance continues to go up, let's see what it actually is at right now. Let's see what it actually is at right now. Solana. Yep. Look at this. So even though it's up, you can see it's actually tapering off. It's actually tapering off. It's actually looking like it wants to dip back down. You have this high. You have this high, higher low. Now you have this low. You got this lower low. And actually you have this higher high and the lower low. Then you have a higher high, even though, so you have a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, low, higher low. Now this thing probably gonna, most likely, depending on what's happening, we'll see um Solana dip. That's what most likely is gonna happen. I'm looking at Solana potentially dipping. I'm looking at Ethereum starting to move up. That's kind of what I'm looking at. So, but of course, everything looking right now like it's gonna go up. Here, let's go ahead and just keep track and let's see what the Bitcoin chart is actually doing. Because this thing's actually going kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. This thing right here, look at this shit. This shit is going crazy. Fucking Bitcoin is currently mooning as I said I was gonna cut it, but I'm gonna be honest. This thing is moving and it's not showing. Look at how solid the candlesticks are as well. You literally have this wick downward pressure being absolutely just right back up. You see, and look at this. This is crazy. But then you come over here. This is on the half hour, right? Look at this. Look at this wick. Wick came back, closed out here, easily bought. Look at how tiny the following wick was. Look at how tiny. This sell pressure, this is regret. Whoever sold this, they're like, all right, cool. They probably ended up buying right back in when they saw it wasn't going to. Look at how overextended this is. In fact, let's go ahead and bring in, just for the sake of it, so you guys can understand what I'm talking about when you're looking at some of these indicators like Bollinger Bands. Um, let's see. All right. Let's go ahead and bring this in. Oh, I had the Bollinger Bands already, actually. My bad. I just had them hidden. I got so much shoot. Oh, damn. I wonder what the Ichimoku cloud looks like. But yeah, let's go ahead and sheesh. Sheesh. Look at that. What's the Mac? What's the Mac looking like? Hold up. Hit this Ichimoku cloud real quick as well. Yeah, so this actually is, I'm guessing it's probably 100K. It's gonna be 100K between today and tomorrow. Like honestly, I don't see how it cannot. It's fully overextended, but look at the Ichimoku clouds as well. I mean, it is crazy right now. It's sharp up. Green cloud, been green since when? Since the 20th. Been green since the 20th, and I see no slowing down. This is crazy. I guess this is what they talk about the um when they're talking about the banana zone. Here, let me just see one thing too, real quick. Let me hide this. Let's go ahead and see the EMA crosses though. The cross is down here. Look at this. This is crazy. The cross is literally down here. So basically from 94 to 50 to all time, because we are literally, like I said, we are all time highing right now. We are all time highing right now. Okay. So basically that is 96, 94. Yeah. That's the one thing about some of the max and some of these indicators. Like right now, basically they're just telling you it's going up. It's going up. Overbought, it don't really matter right now, honestly. So all these are lagging indicators. So just remember that. Except this one. Actually, I just kind of told the fib because actually the only indicator uh that's not strictly a lagging indicator is actually the Ichimoku cloud. And you can see the Ichimoku cloud clearly indicating that we are in the green cloud. Okay, green Komu as it's known. And we are currently all-time high. And look at this, just spiked up, just went to 97,000. If it's 97,000 here, it's like extra thousand in some of these other platforms, or extra half a thousand. So like 97,700, and you see it's currently spiking. Like I told you guys, basically what's happening right now, right before our eyes, kind of crazy because you have people being able to buy um I believe they're OCTs or OCCs. They're basically able to buy ETF parts, not just participate in the ETFs, but actually bet on these ETFs as well. So that's one of the things, bro. Let me see. So we have, let me see. Essence says, do you know if Coinbase or Robinhood is holding bone? And oh, hell yes. Hell yes. In fact, during ETH Toronto, somebody, I'm not going to say who, but somebody let out, and I don't know if this is true, but it's someone pretty high up in Shib. They said people think we're not going to get listed anytime soon. They don't realize this is a time release. So, like, what they're saying is end of year, they're going to hit, not that they don't have it anymore. See, because it's like if you look at what's the big one that has some of the tokens? Crypto.com. Let's take Crypto.com for example. Crypto.com is a big holder of Shib, big holder of Leash, big holder of Bone. In fact, Crypto.com is the only exchange where you can buy um bone currently. All right. So from the big ones. So I'm talking about like Binance, Robinhood, crypto.com, what else? Coinbase, right? So crypto.com out of those. Even in crypto.com, it's a scheduled release. What am I talking about? Well, right now you can buy Crow and send it from crypto.com to the Crow blockchain from the centralized exchange. You can send Crow to the Crow blockchain. You can buy Polygon, send it to the Polygon blockchain. You can buy Ethereum and from the centralized exchange, send it to the Ethereum blockchain. You can't do that yet with Bone. What does that mean? Well, that means that you're early as hell. When Bone is officially on ramped and you have the ability to buy Bone and send it to the Shibarium blockchain, what that's going to do is that's going to immediately bring in value from centralized exchanges into this decentralized ecosystem, which is the Shibarium blockchain. So, scheduled release, so as far as I have understood, end of 2024, early 2025, it's going to be Binance, crypto.com that are going to almost simultaneously drop Bone. So that's what I have, time release. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to time the market. Keep in mind, there's projects that are actually even related to Shib, to the Shibarium ecosystem, like LTD, which is Living the Dream. Their timing was off. They did the pre-sale, they were going to release the token, do the TGE, all that good stuff, but the timing was off. Imagine they would have dropped. The token would have been floundering even more because they even waited for a better opportunity. And the token right now is it's still there, but it doesn't have the solid foundation that it could have had if maybe they waited even more. Okay, because keep in mind, timing is everything in this. And what's the purpose? What's the point of dropping a token during Bitcoin season when you should be dropping it during the beginning of Ethereum season? Ethereum season is going to move your token up, especially if you're an Ethereum based ecosystem. So that's just like, in my opinion, that's common sense. Like if you're going to drop a token, drop it around ETH season, so that then it has a potential, since it is linked with Ethereum, or let's say it's even linked with Bone, because Bone is even the Shibarium blockchain is very sensitive to Ethereum. Why? Because Bone is paired with Ethereum. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is all these tokens essentially are giving us an opportunity to get in extremely early. All right. So just consider it like a gift. Because see, the thing is, it's so brilliant too, because right now they're like, okay, you know what? The token not moving right now, right? Token's not moving. So what should you be doing? Well, they have the LSD platform right now. You guys could be benefiting from K9 Finance. Look, let me just show you quickly what I'm talking about, because I feel like a lot of people don't really understand the benefits of K9. And let me just slide it over here. I know I'm going long, my people. I know I'm going long. All right, so basically, here you have it. Here you have it. Can you see this right here? So it's like you guys could be waiting. You could be buying, but if you already have your bag and you're waiting for alt season, you're waiting for the meme season, why not have your tokens over here? You can have your tokens over here. You can lock them. You could lock them for a couple months, get multiples. You could double your tokens while you wait. So that means that when the actual market starts taking off, now you just doubled your bag simply for participating in this ecosystem. Because I'm going to tell you something. I just did a video not too long ago saying how you could get, how many tokens do you need to get to 1 million in the K9 finance ecosystem? All right. With the proper strategy, I believe that's doable. And what is that proper strategy? Using this platform. That's one of them. First of all, you would be doubling your tokens just by locking them. Let's say you don't want to lock them. Well, then you can stake them. You can stake them and still be making positive percentages on your tokens. No risk. Your tokens are all there. You're not selling your tokens. You're placing your tokens right there and you're accruing interest. Okay, and that's just for the K9 Finance DAO tokens. Let's go ahead and go back to Bone. Okay, because this is, once again, I told you, it's like a fist. Each one of the partnerships comes together for maximum impact. So let's say you're doing Bone. Okay, cool. Well, let's go ahead. First of all, we can liquid stake them. Liquid stake, what does that mean? That means you can go to Ethereum where they're originally from, put it over here, shoot it over. You can get K9 on the other side. In other words, you're staking your Bone, and at the same time, you're accruing benefits and receiving the representative liquid token, which is the K9 Bone, on the other side for you to spend. So in other words, you're getting 100% of what you're staking for you to increase. That's kind of crazy if you think about it. Now, what else is there? Well, let's say you want to make some more tokens. You want to make some more tokens. Well, let's go ahead and go to the ecosystem. You can come over here, put your Bone. You can put your Bone in here, zap it, make a pair, your K9 Bone with a wrap Bone, put it in here, and you could be getting 8.009% on escrow K9. Escrow K9, that's the main reward. But just for staking it, you're not only getting that, you're also, if you come over here, there's a bonus. There's a bonus. And what's the bonus? The bonus token right now, the boost period is actually Bad Idea AI. I just told you about Bad Idea AI. So basically, simply for staking your tokens, you would be getting escrow K9, which vests into K9, which means vesting, all that means is you put the token in and it comes out another token. So you get escrow K9, you can't sell that. You put that in to vest. After a certain period, that vested escrow K9 turns into regular K9. What can you do with that K9? You can stake that K9 again and get more Bone, because you get Bone for staking K9. We just went over this. Anyways, one other thing too, though. Look, you're over here staking, receiving Bad Idea, receiving K9. And of course, by participating in this ecosystem, you're also increasing your Bone. All right. So these are some plays that I get it. Sometimes you guys aren't able to pick up on the different facets of it because it is so big. But here you are. Basically, I'm giving you mad alpha. I gave you airdrop potential. Shiba.Phil token. Told you about the DeLorean Labs free mint there. Told you about the Shiba, the Shib magazine, free NFT ROI right there. And of course, I'm telling you about how to get free Bad Idea AI tokens simply for staking your Bone. You don't even have to put your Bone at risk. Get your Bone, slide it over to K9 Finance, stake that thing in the farm. Once you're farming, you're getting escrow K9, plus you're getting this bonus right here called Bad Idea AI. And of course, that's the main one. But there's also, and since I'm going to close out, I'm going to give you this final one. Mad alpha for you guys. If you guys just hit the alpha alone, this was worth it. There's also a secret token. Yeah, there's also a secret token. This is the last alpha I'm going to give you guys, man. If you got any value from this, do me a favor, hit that like, help me with the algorithm. I will go through all your questions. I will go through all the questions, but I am going to show you the final alpha. I will show you the final alpha. I will show you the final alpha. And the final alpha isn't even in the main K9 um, platform. It's actually on the test net. And what am I talking about? I'm actually talking about this right here. I'm talking about this right here. Yeah, Shima was here. Shima. And if you don't know what the heck this Shima is, well, I actually showed you earlier. I don't know if you remember though, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you again. Yes, sir. Shima face token. And then of course, Shima. I'm starting to suspect this guy is a GOAT. All right, man. With that said, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I go by Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army. You already know. If you got any value from this, I did want to do a little half hour. Then it turned out into an hour. Now I'm 2 hours in, and I'm gonna be honest. I kind of want to keep looking at this chart right here. Should I just leave this? Because this thing gonna keep going. This thing gonna keep going. Let's keep it 100. This thing gonna keep going. All right. I should just close this out and then reopen, calling it Bitcoin Watch, just to see where. Because look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Absolutely. We are all time high right now, breaking 97,000 right now as I speak. And I told you guys that first of all, I told you before Thanksgiving, but another thing I just want to warn you guys about before I bounce. Okay. Yes, this right here, very beautiful. Look at this. Boom. Just be careful. Just be careful. Because this right here could also be the beginning of the drop. So don't forget, it's going to do this. It's going to keep doing that. And then it's going to do the sideways thing I told you. All right. Look at this. What we'll see once it gets over here. Once it actually gets over here, we'll see what's actually happening, because then I expect some retrace, a little retrace, not too much, a little retrace, but then I do see this zone filling up. All right. So you guys let me know with that. Let me go ahead and quickly hit the damn, my phone just died. Let me just go ahead and hit some of the questions real quick, and then you already know. So let me see. So it says, do you know if Coinbase or Robinhood is holding bone? Absolutely, absolutely holding bone, and they're holding Shib, big bags of Shib. So, of course, think about it. If you're holding big bags of Shib, and the Shiba team is telling you they have a blockchain, they have this ecosystem, and they don't even have to tell them, look, people, I'm gonna give you this. I swear to God, I'm trying to leave. I can't because there's just too much, and I feel that nobody's actually covering this. That's what's kind of annoying to me personally. Like everybody should just be covering some of the ecosystem plays, some of what's happening, some of the services, platforms, some of the partnerships. Because I'm gonna be honest, a lot of you guys are not. You guys, all you guys do, you come on here when the price spikes. You basically, harvest a bunch of views just because the price is coming up. When the price is low, like I do, so some of the people can get in. You feel me? That's one thing. But anyways, y'all do what you want to do. Oh shit! Did this freeze up on me right now? God damn it! I hope it didn't. This thing is wanting to freeze up on me. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. And this is the last thing I'm gonna show you guys right now. You know what? I might have to let this one go, my people. I might have to let this one go. If you can hear me, but basically what I was going to tell you is that Shiba Inu had a $12 million boost. All right. And trying to onboard billions of users. All right. So if you understand that, you know basically what I'm talking about. So it says, Alpha, will they send the reward tokens from testnet to your ETH wallet? I'm not even sure. You let me know. I missed that one. Yeah, no one else is dropping this SHIB education. I appreciate you, Casey. I mean, the only way we can actually do this. I'm gonna try to open this one more time. I don't know if it's gonna close out because it looked like it was about to close out when I did that. So hopefully not, because the whole point I was gonna end on was actually that Shiba Inu trying to bring in the next billion people. So a drop of golden sun, Shiba Inu's $12 billion boost will fund new technology to entice new users. All right. So this is what I want to show you guys. All right. Shiba Inu said it closed $12 million round to fund the development of a new L3 blockchain. Okay. And who are the people behind this? The funding from a clutch of big name investors, Mechanisms Capital, Big Brain Holdings, Cipher Capital, Shima Capital, DWF Ventures, Morningstar Ventures, Hercules Ventures, and Animoca Brands, Foresight Ventures, Comma 3 Ventures, Woodstock Fund, Polygon Ventures, State Capital, Illuminati Digital Capital, Primal Capital, Styx, and Spirit DAO was raised through the sale of the Tree Utility token. That being said, this is what the leader of the SHIB army said in terms of that. What we did is that we made sure that some of the most powerful people in the world have skin in our game, so to speak. All right. So this is highly calculated, high sophisticated, complex financial layers like nothing ever before. All right. So just putting that out there for you guys, man. This is so much. And I could literally cover each one of these things and do like a 10-hour stream. And I still wouldn't even cover half of it because of everything that's happening in the background. I personally believe that Shibarium eventually is going to move away from Ethereum and probably pair Bone with Shib and actually burn even more Shib. Do I have any evidence for that? No, that's me speculating, but I'm going to tell you something. Everything I've speculated on so far has actually come true. So Shibarium Bone probably going to be Shib slash Bone paired because there's different ways that this could work. All right, and imagine if that actually happens, the burn, the price, 1 cent. Get your bags in, my people. All right, I appreciate you guys. Mad love to all of you guys that hung with me the whole time. I saw your comment too, Whiskey Thief. I chose to ignore it because say it in my face. All right, with that said, I appreciate you guys. Bone Army just came at you. As I like to say, I'm Bone Army, you're Bone Army. We are the Bone Army. Go ahead and get your bags in. You guys see what BTC is doing. BTC is definitely not playing. And then once it finishes doing that little thing, it's going to go sideways. And when it goes sideways, dominance is going to go down. And once dominance goes up, our plays are going to go up. All right. So you already know everything going according to plan perfectly. In fact, one other thing I'm going to say, I might try to do a stream where I cover some of the people that I respect giving alpha, giving charts, so that we can also come across some of the higher alpha in terms of macro that a lot of these analysts give us. And then we can, of course, agree or disagree because we don't follow no one. We look at the chart, we look at the trend. What is it saying? How are we positioning ourselves? And then how can we ultimately take advantage of the knowledge that we know, leverage it so we can go to the moon? All right, cool. Appreciate y'all. You already know. I already said it, so I don't have to say it. I'm Bone Army, you're Bone Army. We are the Bone Army. Appreciate y'all. And I'm out. Don't forget to share this. Doses.